Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. In the American League wildcard game, the Orioles hit 3 long balls as they stole the victory in extra innings over the Astros, stamping their ticket to extend their season and play in the upcoming American League Division Series. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today's postseason recap. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Washington Nationals.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Max Scherzer will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan, any thoughts?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Digging in now, Lorenzo Cain. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Milwaukee, center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. Harper on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. Past battles with Scherzer. He's batting at a .385 clip. He's also hit 3 home runs. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Yelich, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Struck him out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone, trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. Missed with a breaking ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not. All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Now at the plate, Johnny Layton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Johnny Layton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Kane going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting second, center fielder, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
The 2-1 is a sinker that gets a swinging strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Now the payoff pitch home. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just one out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Digging in, Bryce Harper. First offering on its way. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
2-0 pitch on the way. Bounce it to the left side, and that's through for a base hit. Eaton rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And they get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
Looked like a four-seamer that just kept rising on him, and he couldn't get the mid up in time to catch it. Really no excuse for that. That'll go as a pass ball, and deservedly so.
The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. He's gone just 2 for 15. He also has 1 home run. First offering on its way. A little bouncer. Harper at second with 2 down. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Men on third with 2 down. Down low, it's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So striding in, Howie Kendrick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kane is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Travis Shaw, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup in for a strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Stepping in, Manny Pena. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner towards second. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
First baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So stepping in, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Called strike over the outside corner.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Fouled off. First and second here with nobody out. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting 7, shortstop.
Stepping up to the plate, Orlando Arcia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. Not great. He's 1 for 8. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Grounded up the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. At the plate, Max Scherzer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Villar into shallow center. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Nationals Park in D.C. Set to go now in the 3rd. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. Past battles with Scherzer, he's gone just 2 for 13. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And that's in there for strike 1. Villar is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Here's Scherzer now 1-1. He pulls this one into right. Harper is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Jimmy Nelson. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Down the third baseline. Fielded by Rendon. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now. 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a
ball 1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
2-0 to the Brewers center fielder. The 2-0. Swing and a little tapper. That is foul, strike 1. Popped him up. Kendrick ranging into shallow right, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still trail 1-0. And now for Washington, Johnny Layton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Johnny Layton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Adam Eaton. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Harper.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First delivery to him on the way, and he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ripped down the line. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 2-2 is down low, and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Ryan Zimmerman. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Here it is on 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor
it. Eaton stands at second with 2 gone. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
The 1-1 home. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. His first homer here in the series, and the Brewers have come back to tie things at 1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
In now, Ryan Braun. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Line to the right side, and that'll be a base hit for Braun.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 home is a sinker in the dirt.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
The 2-0 on the way is in there for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. The 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Manny Pena. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 1-0. Pitch out, nothing doing. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So coming to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Here's the 0-1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Into the box, Orlando Arcia. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-0 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Brewers tie things up thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. All even now at 1-1. In now is Anthony Rendon. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Anthony Rendon.
First offering on its way. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Would love to have a meeting at the mound right now with the pitcher. Don't understand that pitch. Down and in with a fastball with 2 strikes. Maybe he's looking for a ground ball.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Wilmer Depot.
And here now is Wilmer Depot. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Braun. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up. But next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Way out in front.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
He has to be greedy, working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get back in his count, especially with the pitcher out there.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Settling in now, Jonathan Villar hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Jonathan Villar.
First pitch on its way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Layton is in pursuit, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 52, Jimmy Nelson.
Now to the plate, Jimmy Nelson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 home. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Bifo has it. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Gone in order are the Brewers. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. In now, Max Scherzer. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. That misses. 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Outside and low, 3-0. Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses as well. It's ball 4, and it's a 4-pitch walk to the pitcher leading off the inning. Wow.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Striding in now for the Nats, Johnny Layton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Shaw in foul ground. And this will land foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Scherzer stands at first with 1 out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. Scooped up onto the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second and start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitch stead either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Two balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
First and second now, one man out. Another full count pitch home. And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Zimmerman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
The 1-2. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. On to the third baseman, but it's off the mark. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now 3-1.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And it's 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Boy, this has been a different guy in the 5th inning. First 4 innings on cruise control. 5th inning, nothing seems to be able to work. He needs to find that focus back.
The 2-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And that is through into left field. A base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third, and it's a 4-1 game.
That's just your classic Ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel of the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Ulysses Chassin takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Here's Howie Kendrick, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. He takes a knee-high fastball.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 1-1. This is hit on the ground but foul. From the stretch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Defoe, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Chacin, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Chacin comes set. 0-1 on its way. Flipped out the other way towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. 2 errors in the inning and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Nationals 4 and the Brewers 1. In is Christian Yelich, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First delivery to him on the way. Nope. And he just misses with a curveball. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Yelich aboard here at first with nobody out. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And that misses for ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Dribbled to the right side. And there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
At the plate, Manny Pena. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 1-2. Fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. They trail it 4-1. Ready now, Miguel Montero. 0-for-2 for him to this point.
Miguel Montero.
First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. We'll try again. 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Villar is up with it, and there's 1 away.
The pitcher, number 31, Max Scherzer.
Striding in, Max Scherzer. First pitch on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Soft liner to the left side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Johnny Layton. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Scherzer leads off first with 1 away. Line toward the gap in left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Now in the box, Adam Eaton. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. After it is Kane. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nats leave a pair, but they lead it 4-1. Back here at Nationals Park. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look here at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped high in the air. Rendon moving to his left. One down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. First delivery to him on the way. And this is swung on and hit on the ground for Kendrick at second. On to first, and it's a quick start to the seventh, as now there are two away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now, as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Layton will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He singled and drove home 2 his last time.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
The 2-0 on the way. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Cue shot here out towards short. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder up, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone. He was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Now batting.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike. Zimmerman on third. Rendon on second. Kendrick on at first with nobody out. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 0-2 delivery. Skied into very shallow right. Braun has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now.
The catcher, number 14, Miguel.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliders in for a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And a relay to the plate, and he's in there safely, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
Ready once again, Max Scherzer. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Second and third here, 1 man out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit up.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Now batting, Johnny Layton. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. Chacin comes set. Here's the 2-1. Hit down the line at first. Looking to minimize the damage here. Popped him up. Garcia shading to his right, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Washington leads this one 6-1. Jorge Polanco is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Jorge Polanco.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. The 1-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Eaton going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. 8th inning here from our nation's capital. Homestanding Nationals lead this one as you get a look at the line score through the first 7 and change. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. Up with it now is Kendrick on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up around the face. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Montero's got it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Jacob Barnes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Jacob Barnes.
Stepping into the box, Adam Eaton. Start things off here for Washington with Bryce Harper on deck due to hit second. Here comes the first pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
2-1 the count. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Here now the 2-2. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left, but foul. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And now Bryce Harper. Braun back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Standing in now, Ryan Zimmerman. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Now.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 2-0 is taken, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the 3-2 pitch. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Nationals gone in order. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Here's Ryan Braun now.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the right fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. One out.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Bases are empty. One man out. High strike there, and it's 1-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
The 1-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. Two pitches fouled away. Another 2-2. And that one stayed up a little high. And with one out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the 9th inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the 9th inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point. When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
In now, Manny Pena. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
A nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-1 home. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Chopped weakly to the left. Rendon is there. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals have taken their first step as they claim Game 1 here at home. This ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
one more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. The Nationals were given an excellent start here by the gentleman you see in action there. Max Scherzer, strike opposed. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding in this one. I mean, we talked about his dominance throughout the game, and he allowed only one run. So to me, there's no doubt he was the story here.
Six to 1, the final tally today. The Washington Nationals jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Max Scherzer is the winning pitcher of record, so that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
For the victorious Washington